think. Oh, hang on a second. We're a little wobbly. There we go, I think. There. Ha! Hi, Blair. I think I got everything situated now. Okay. Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist's Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In tonight's live video, we are going to recap the last week and a half now, because I want to do this on Sunday nights because I don't have to think a lot on Sunday nights. And after working 3 12-hour shifts in a row, I'm a little bit wiped out. Oh, goodness. 2 nephews and 3 little cousins are spending the night. That's a little bit craziness. Just a little bit of craziness. I remember when my kids would have sleepovers and there'd be 7 kids in our house, and I'd be like, okay, time for movies. Here's a bunch of popcorn. Here's juice. There'd be popcorn all over the floor, and someone would inevitably spill their juice, but it would happen. It'd be fine. I don't care. It's just juice. Speaking of juice, I have my juice. Everybody have their beverage. We've got 15 paintings to go over. So, yum. Orange juice is my favorite. Greetings and salutations. Oh no, and Blair had coffee. Oh, I haven't had any coffee today. I want to be able to sleep tonight. I'm going to do this live, put everything back where it needs to go, shut off the lights, and go to bed. So, yeah. Oh, you have coffee. Oh, goodness. I've been up since 3:05 this morning. So, and it's now, what, 8:30? Yeah. It's time for Tish to go to bed. Pretty soon. Pretty soon. We're going to have our conversation and go over these things. Oh, and there's Jay. Hi, Jay. Hi, Jay. Love you. All right. So, 2 pots of coffee. Jason. Anyway. That'll be fun, though. Carving pumpkins with kids, that's fun. Okay. We gotta focus here just a little bit. Okay, this is 8 by 10? Yes, 8. My hand is almost exactly 8 inches from my thumb to my pinky when I go like this. And the reason why I know this is from measuring cake pans. So, this is from the actual video, the last actual video that I posted, because I've gotten so busy getting prepared for these lives that I've only gotten a couple more things edited, so I gotta get those posted probably in the next day or 2. So, anyway, this is a double cup pour. Then I used this kind of cup for it. This is the lid to a core water bottle, or it used to be. I popped out the little plastic piece that's the actual lid and used this to do a flip cup with. So this turned out really cool. I actually kind of figured out the lighting, so there's not a glare. What you see is actually the reflection of all the metallics that are in here. And this is just a blank canvas underneath down here, so you can kind of see the colors pop. And this is a 16 by 20, so it'll give you an idea of size. I know, I am so excited to resin this. The only problem is there's a little tiny goober right there. So I'm just going to go in there with a little bit of black paint and go bloop bloop and fix that. So that is from my last video. And then next we have the Double Dutch Triptych that we did. I did it once and I didn't like it. This is with all the clamps and the craziness and me trying to figure that all out. But I did the one and I didn't like it, so I scraped it off and we used the light magenta as a background. And then we poured copper and black and metallic purple. And I think these turned out really cool too. And I have my camera lower now so I can actually see what I got in screen. So these I think will look really cool with resin too. So there's that one. And then the middle one, which has a lot of lacing in it. And it's kind of blah, but I think compared to the other two, it kind of balances. It gives you some kind of almost negative space. I mean, there's this copper lacing right here. So I'm hoping that the resin will pop that out. I know, I love this color dry. I don't know. I love purple, but we do a lot of magenta colored machines at work because it's for Planet Fitness. Ugh. It's a sea of purple, and I'm like, I can never hate the color purple, but oh my gosh. Okay, that's just dust. I was like, oh no, what did I get on my painting? But these turned out really cool. And I like that you can still kind of see the texture of the canvas too. But this lacing is pretty cool. It's just kind of haunting lacing. I don't know. Okay, I'll put these back over here because these are dry so they can kind of stand on end. Most of these are dry, but the ones from last night, that's why I got black paint all over my hands, because I went in there to grab it and it had dripped off some still. So side view with long black hair. You always have this great imagination, Blair. Oh, I see. Yeah, long black hair. I see what you do. Yeah. I didn't see that. Probably because I'm tired. That's it. All right. Next we have the Kiss Pour. And there's something there too. I don't know what happened there, but I like this and I don't like this. I don't know what to think of it yet. I haven't decided if I like it or not. I don't know what that is. I must have bumped it somewhere along the line. I can go in and fix that though, if I choose to keep it. I've been thinking of doing, like taking a stencil and making a blank space and then pouring over the top of it and then pulling that stencil off, and then that'll be underneath. So, because this is really cool pearl. I love this right here. But this outer edge, I'm not sure about yet. Just not sure about that one yet. But need to stay awake somehow. Thanks, Jason. Love you too. But this one I'm still on the fence about if I want to pour over it or do something funky with it. Especially with this little blemish right here. I don't know. The pearl part of it is just, I love this part right here. This whole little area right here. That. So maybe I'll get some stencil adhesive and play with that. Okay, now this one is one of my favorites. This is the double Dutch pour that I did on this really large canvas. This is a 20 by 24? 18 by 24? Yeah, 18 by 24. This is my favorite. Let's see. I'm trying to get it in the whole screen. I can't because I lowered my camera down. But me and my wispies, check out those wispies, man. Those are so cool. And then those are the ones that I kind of drew in. The other ones I drew in, kind of drew in too. And this has got to be my favorite so far. Oh, I'm hitting the wall. Sorry, guys. And then you have this little punch of color right here in the corner. That right there. And then it gets all wispy and light again. Watercolor. That's what it reminds me of, is a watercolor. And then the corner there. Yeah, this one's definitely getting resin after I practice with the resin a little bit. Because this one I'm going to put up for sale. I really like this one. So. Bat in the middle. Oh, I see it now. Takes me a minute sometimes. Okay. That was that one. The double Dutch pour on large canvas. And then the balloon swipe, which was an epic fail in my book, but the painting turned out pretty cool. I don't know what to think about this one. This one I might do that same thing, that whole masking off, because I like this right here. But the rest of this is too gray. I don't know what happened. I think that was the black. That up here is cool too, this right here. I don't know. I've got some really cool, I can make some really cool stencils on the silhouette. So maybe I'll just take vinyl and cut out some pieces of vinyl. There's an idea. Duh, Tish, wake up. I'll make some vinyl, maybe some words, and then pour over it and let this come through. It's an idea. But it's still cool. This is just really dark and gray, and I don't like that part right there. But the rest of it's cool. Maybe I'll do like some word right here. I don't know. Okay, so there's that. That's the balloon swipe. And then we did the little guy. He's just a little guy. But he's cute. Look at him. He's cute. I think he turned out cool. He kind of ran off the end, but I still think he's cool. Very, very bright. And just little bits, like little bits of color in there. It's just, I like this one. I think I would hang him up on the wall like that against the wall. Or even just kind of propped up on a dresser or something. Maybe do a little word down here. You know? I don't know. Okay. Here's where the craziness ensues. We were live for 3 hours doing all these paintings, but this is the bottom bottle pour. Let me set this down. And this is just on cardboard canvas, cardboard covered canvas covered cardboard. There we go. But that's that zinc. That zinc kind of went, this is my area. And the canvas is starting to pull away from the cardboard. So I might just see if I can pull this off, put it on my silhouette, and cut out something cool out of it. I don't know. I've got a fabric cutting blade, so they're not making them anymore. But I'm actually going to order some from TRW. I'm going to order some blades. Yeah, canvas board. There we go. I'm tired. Catch me some slack. So there's that one. And then we did a Dutch pour, which this turned out funky. But it's starting, look, it curved. It's like, I know I can fix it. I just put a damp cloth on it and set it between two boards and it'll be fine. But this one's pretty cool though. I like this right here. All this, just all this right here. This, yeah. So maybe I'll make this one my trial for the vinyl. Put the vinyl piece here and then pour over it and then let it set up and then peel the vinyl off. So I think this one will be my trial for that, because I do like parts of this and I do like parts of this, but this is, like I said, is peeling, so I don't want to deal with that. Okay. This is the one that we did the waterfall pour with that had all the stuff. And I don't know what to think about it, but I think it's kind of cool. And it's very reflective. And there's a lot of really cool lacing up here. Sorry, I'm moving it really fast. But my thing is, I don't like how squishy this got. Like, this is all like squished. But I'm okay. I mean, you know. This is your guys' orange. You and your orange. But but that's that one. I think I'm going to resin this one. I think this one deserves to be hung up like this. That's how it needs to be hung up. Or like this. No, like this. Definitely like this. Okay, so there's that one. Now this one is tied with my the first one, the big one, the double Dutch pour one. This one's tied. Because this is that metallic background where we use the copper and the orange and the purple. But this, check out that Bama Jamma. That, I mean, that's not glare, that's reflection. That's like, because I have my lamps pointed up to the ceiling and I have a white ceiling, so all the light is reflecting down, filtering down. So there's no direct light on this. That's all reflection. But you see that? I'm trying to get it so it's not all. I love this. I absolutely love this. And then the teal pop through there, or that was the, not teal, that was the metallic cobalt blue. And then of course I've got my wispies. And then there's a bunch of lacing down here. And all this lacing is just kind of haunting, and I think when you put some resin on there, that's gonna all pop back out. At least that's my hope. I'm gonna keep one that I have that's kind of like this, where it's all kind of ghosty, and I'm gonna try it on there. It's a smaller one, but yeah, I'm really liking these guys. Okay, so. And I will show, I have a stack of papers and I don't even know where they all came from. I just know that they're here. Alright. I've got 2 tables worth of paintings back here, guys. So, I'm trying not to knock them on the floor here. And actually, I'm going to put this one here. And this one here. Oh. Hold on, I almost dropped stuff. That's not good. I think that metallic, the Kiss Pour, I just showed that one. The Kiss Pour from the other night, that's coming up right now. I'd had to get a drink of juice. I'm starting to lose my voice. Okay, here's the blue and red Kiss Pour, which I'm not so sure about. It's one of those things where I like it, but I don't love it. There we go. Had a hair on there. One of my own purple hairs. So, I mean, I love this. That to me is like mega cool. And then you go down and it starts turning a little purple. And there, remember, there was no purple in this. This was all just blue and red. But see how it got kind of, that red turned orangey, and that, I don't know. And the color shift, I thought it would be more metallic. And it's not really all that metallic. See, this turned all purple, and I love that. But the orange side, or the red side, turned orange, and I'm not sure if I like that or not. It looks like rust spots, but, you know, it's kind of growing on me. And I'll probably, you know... And then you have this side that looks kind of like a beach. So, I don't know. I'm still unsure about the middle. But like I said, it's growing on me. Yeah, it is kind of like water and fire. Kind of the elemental. It is kind of growing on me. I'll say it again. It's kind of growing on me. At first I didn't like it. I was like, no, that's not. Well, see, the thing is I didn't like it because it's not what I wanted. And now that I look at it, I can appreciate it for what it is. It's pretty cool. So, and I like the negative space on the corners. Just that little bit over here, a little bit more here. You know, just a little bit on each corner. And they're not the same shape, and they're not the same size. But it gives you a place to bring your eye. Okay. So after the kiss pour, we did a flip pour from all the leftover paint. And this one is kind of fire meets water. For lack of a better term. And I've got some, with my resin order, I got some different, like, they're like iridescents. They're like color shift micas. And I'm going to try those out and play with those a little bit. But I thought maybe on a painting like this, where I have all this action going on, but there's not much here, I could probably just streak some of that through and bring some of that to action. I don't know. We'll see. It's definitely, yeah, it's definitely beachy. It reminds me of like rocks in the bottom of a river. Going down Cold Creek in Colorado, in Golden, Colorado, because that thing is full of rocks. My tailbone proved it. I had a bruised tailbone from tubing down that river. I couldn't sit comfortably for like a week. If I loved it, if I liked it, I'm on the fence of liking it and hating it. I'm like right there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Sometimes I look at something and the next day an idea will pop in my head, and then boom, there it's that. So this one's, there's like 4 paintings, maybe 5, that are like my favorites, and this one is one of them. I didn't like it at first. I was really disappointed, but it's grown on me. This is simplistic and elegant and freaking cool all at the same time. So let's zoom in on the flower here. I mean, it's kind of a flower. It could be a butterfly. You know, I mean, I don't know. It looks like a flower in the wind. But it's all like metallic. So I'm going to tip it on its side here so you can kind of see the metallic of it. And then there's the little bud. It's like glow-in-the-dark flowers. Yeah, it almost does look 3D, and it's just the metallic. Because the magenta isn't metallic, but there's so much other metallic in there, it almost looks metallic, if that makes any sense. So it's just, I love this here, this little bit of gold that pops through. And this little bit. I love that. This is, like I said, this is like my third favorite. Okay. And then we did 2 swipes on Friday night and 2 more swipes on Sunday night. And this is where I'm trying to wrap my brain around. But I think I figured it out when I was standing here waiting. So here's the first one. I don't know what happened to this. This was a swipe and it all like dripped off and got all weird, and the metallic's really cool. But, okay, here's the first one we did, okay, with the exact same paints, except for the titanium white. That's the only thing different between these two paintings. And then there's this one. And this one's still a little wet right here, so I'm trying to be careful here. But do you see how, this one dried on the drying rack though, and this one was on the table by the window, so I wonder if this one caught a draft or something, because the table's level. So, unless the canvas itself wasn't level, that could have been. But this is one of my favorites. I love this one. And now I got the hiccups. Hold on. Damn, kids aren't sleeping yet. This one, yeah. This one I love. Because this isn't gray, that's silver. And it reflects silver. And then it's got that little bit of wispy right there. You see that little bit of wispy? It's like lacy wispies. And then it's got little white specks. And I'm okay with that because that looks like almost like stars or something. Or like, you know, it's an explosion and those are the little bits. So, I gotta quit talking with my hands. I almost put my finger in the paint. So those are those two from Friday night. And this one I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one yet. Okay, so I'm gonna go get the ones from last night. But they're still wet, so I gotta be careful. See, I already got black paint on there. Oh well. See, now I've got black paint all over my hands. Oh well. Work pants got paint on them again. See, this one's still wet. You can still see the reflection. Yeah, see, there's my wall. But this one traveled a little bit too, but look at that. I think that's just wicked. Just wicked cool. It's kind of ghoulish and gnarly and just kind of fun. And I got to figure out how to straighten out my boards because I think I had this one on the board that's just that slightly bit crooked. And that's why it kind of poured off the edge there. But I think it made it cool. But I think it's pretty awesome. I love the way the blue pops, and I don't know. I haven't really even looked at these, so because they were still wet, so I just left them. All right, let me go grab the other one, put this one back. This one kind of did the same thing. I gotta see if that board that I had them on was level. I know my stand is level, and I know most boards are level, but this is a new board, so, and I don't have the 1x2s on it yet. Like I have 1x2s on this one, and that keeps it kind of level. So I'm going to have to play around with that because it gets humid in here and then it dries out and then it gets humid in here and the boards get a little warpy. So I might have to seal the boards. Might have to put 2x2s on them all and seal them all and then go from there. So, but that one, I think it turned out pretty cool. I like the corner. But yeah, that's still wet right there, so. Yeah, it's just like, it just, yeah. I don't know. But that looks pretty cool. I mean, I love this right there. That little space right there. I love that. So, we'll see how it finishes drying. Let's see where that goes. Oh, there it is. I think that's one of the straight boards. Wonderful. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, let's go through some of the papers real quick and then I'm gonna log off for the night. But these are just, like I said, these are just the papers. So there's some that have iridescence in it. This is just various papers that when I go to Home Depot or Menards, I'm gonna see about getting a couple of pieces of sheetrock that are small. And then what you do is you take 2 damp paper towels, just damp, not real wet, and then you put one on each side and then you lay it in between the 2 pieces of sheetrock. So I'm going to get 2 pieces for now and see how that works. But these are all really pretty cool. And I think we'll make really good backgrounds for cards. Maybe I'll cut out some words on these and put these on a painting that I have over an area that I don't like. And that one's got that blue in it, so it's really super iridescent. I just kind of grabbed these off the shelf that I have them on. That one's kind of funky. That one has a lot of lacing in it too, right there. So that one you can tell I can tell I touched that up, but I don't think anybody else could. And then this one, I think this one's one of my favorites. This looks like a watercolor, especially right there. I love the blue. I love blue and purple together anyways. Yeah, that one got a little bit of, that one got a little crazy. He decided to stick to the skins that were there. So, oh yeah, and this one, I tried to slide it underneath the painting that was still wet. This was from the Kiss pour. I tried to slide it underneath there, and yeah, I got it on the thing, so that's okay. Now these ones are my favorite. These are the ones from last night or the night before. That's really cool. So one of the projects I'm going to do this week is a DIY embossing powder. So I'll start it in the morning and then go live and walk you through how I did it. Or I'll start it tomorrow morning and then go live on Tuesday and go through it. See how it performs compared to other embossing powder and stuff like that. So I know there's more floating around here, but of the papers, but this is what I could find. Oh, and then this is the cardboard, the canvas board that got dipped. And I thought it'd be cool to do that overlay thing on this one too, because I really like this corner. I really like this right here. but this is kind of blah. So maybe do something like vertical right here. And then do a pour over the rest of it. So, I don't know. I know there's so many cells in that black one. It was just insane. But I don't think I've ever done this many paintings in this short of time. Even when I was batch filming, I still only did like eight in a week. 7, 8 in a week. They look like feathers. Yeah, they do. I don't know. I'm tired, so I'm not seeing things. And I'm seeing things. Like, I have an idea for one of them. But that's going to be a secret. I have an idea. For those. So... No, not a bad influence. Being creative is never bad. Okay, rarely bad. Let's clarify that. Okay, so that's all I have. I'm not even thinking about painting right now. I want to get off of my feet and curl up. I ate my dinner, so I've got a full tummy. It's probably a bad idea. Maybe I should wait till after the live next time, because now I'm really sleepy. So, Blair, you have fun with those kiddos, carving pumpkins and all your shenanigans. But for tonight, I am going to sign off. If you like this video, smash that thumbs up button, please. And if you like any of our videos, please share them. We're coming up on what, today's the 13th. So I've got 8 days to reach my goal. And that's 100 subscribers in 100 days. So to hit my 100 mark. So if you can share it and let people know that I'm here, things are only going to get better and better and better as I do more lives, as I do more experiments. I'm also going to do some more food stuff and share some of my knowledge there with you. So if you're on a tight budget, you can make a lot of meals out of, different things. There's only so much I can eat baked chicken. So you bake out the chicken and you make something else out of it. You do different things with different things. So I'm very, very good at that. I've had many years of practice taking a small, tiny budget and trying to feed a family of 6. So I'd love to share that knowledge with you and all of my art skills with you. And if you have any suggestions or anything that you know and you would like to share with me, please let me know. But I am going to go to bed now. Sweet dreams, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness.